Hello, everybody. Welcome to an episode of Reality Is. I know it's been a minute, but you have no idea of the things I have been through in life. But you know what? It's okay. This too shall pass. But I got on here because we are in the midst of an election, right? That's right around the corner. And what saddens me is that I have seen on various social media outlets that we as people of color have thought that it was okay to demean another female, especially us women, right? Not understanding or not realizing the struggles that we have endured and the things that we have been through. Not understanding and realizing that it is not no man's position to tell a woman what she should or should not do with her body. And to tell a woman who has been sexually assaulted that if she wants to get rid of the child, she's going to go to prison. It's not no man's position to tell a woman that what she should do with her body. Men don't give life. They donate the sperm, but they don't give it. The woman is the carrier of everything, and she presents the life. You're just a partner that goes along, that consummates the egg to the sperm. But we're not God. See, we have taken ourselves in a position of God, and some of us have lost our last thought process that we think it's okay that they overturn Roe versus Wade, and it's not. And for us, some of us, even us, some men, to go along with the demeaning things that has been said about Kamala, not realizing your mothers, your grandmothers, your sisters, your aunts, your cousins are females, and you think that type of behavior is okay. And then for some of y'all to go along with the stupidity of number 45 and think his comments of cats and dogs and millions and billions is of a sound mind, you have lost your last thought process. We have become such a sick country that is ridiculous that we think that type of behavior is acceptable. And for our judges to remove some of the charges, and it's all because he's a white man, right? And it's white is right. Then if that's the case, and I'm going to say this again, we need to unlock every prison door that black men, black and brown, there are confined to prison for crimes that number 45 has done. The insurrection of the Capitol was real. Lives were lost was real. As a sitting president, and then y'all want to give him a slap on his hand, a slap on the wrist, and then justify it. You don't need to be judges. We don't need certain Republicans sitting in the seat. When you can take the rights that's given to residents of this country and you use it for selfish game and trick and manipulating, and then take the state's electoral votes and use it to your advantage, we have failed. We're not living by constitutional rights. We're not living by human rights. And this right here is ridiculous. Ain't no way in the hell you can justify this behavior. They talked about Biden being senile. He should sit down. Well, Trump is just as senile as anybody I know. When you kind of say millions and billions and millions and billions, and you can never answer a question straightforward. Y'all, that man is psychotic. And for anybody who think he should be in office again, you are psychotic too. Let's call it what it is. Stop sugarcoating it, because the man is truly psychotic. He's not dealing with a full deck of cards. He have no idea. A businessman and a person who should be responsible for over the United States citizen lives, and he's not dealing with a full deck. You need to check him for being senile, dementia, or Alzheimer. One of the two. And every Republican that goes along with it, you are just as sick as he is. And what is it that he have on you all that y'all think what he says is viable? And when they fact check, y'all want to make excuses. Nobody said no cats and dogs was eating. Who eating cats and dogs? Where they do that at? And then you ignore when Kamala said he is the reason that we are flooded with immigrants. See, y'all hear what y'all want to hear. Y'all want to use truth or lies in where you want to make them truth in their lies. And the biggest thing is, because he put those judges in Supreme Court, he did it for a reason. He do not need to go back into office. And if he has been found guilty of the insurrection of the Capitol, why is he on the ballot? Because I'm going to say this, and you can like it. You don't have to like it. If he was a black man and he was a sitting president, oh, y'all would not tolerate it. I don't understand, and I don't get it. Why, when it comes down to a white man, Kyle Rittenhouse, Jason Van Dyke, and number 45. Jason Van Dyke shot Laquan McDonald 16 times. In 3 years he spent. Kyle Rittenhouse didn't even go. And y'all slapped him on the wrist and let him walk away. Every person that is of white ethnic race get a slap on the wrist. They don't go nowhere. But our black and brown are overpopulated in these prisons. And it does not make logical sense whatsoever. And we got these state's attorneys and office that's lying on people that are in these prisons. And I ain't happy about it. And so I'm about to get back on my point with making videos about a lot of things. And people going to like it, and they don't have to like it, because I really don't care. I don't. Enough is enough. We don't use our voice for all the right things. And those who think that are not stepping up and letting your voice be heard is not going to make a difference. It is, because your children's future is at stake. And no woman should be held liable because she's been sexually assaulted and made to have a baby. If you're going to make a woman liable for being sexually assaulted and having a baby, then we should make men liable when their penis no longer work. Right? We should throw their butts up under jail when you can no longer sexually perform. We should throw you up under jail when your belly protrude over your belly, over your private parts more than it should. Yeah, we should do that. How about we do that? Yeah, we should throw every man that's in jail, and we should castrate them for sexually assaulting a woman, right? We should throw you in jail and beat you to death for every woman that you domestic violence on. That's what we should do. Since y'all got rules for women, let's get some rules for the men too. That's one good term deserves another, right? Since y'all want to tell us what we can do with our body, let us tell you what you can do with yours. How about we do that? Yeah. I think that's more than fair. Women, what do you think about that? I think if you can't sexually perform, you should be thrown up in jail. I think if your belly get over a certain weight over your private parts and we can't see it, they should lock you up. And I think if you sexually assault a woman, we should castrate you and then throw you in jail. Right? Yeah, that's what I think. And I think if you put your hands on a woman, they should line you up and beat you and throw you in jail too. I think that's more than fair. Yes, I do. And we don't need to have number 45 as nothing. And for every wife that's married to a Republican, that you think this is okay, that your rights as a female is violated, and for every woman who's dogging out Kamala and you a woman, shame on you. Shame on you. You don't deserve to be called the title of a woman because you have stooped lower than low. Period. And we need a wake-up call. And that wake-up call needs to be now. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good one.